Hey guys, it's Max from Max Tech, and today we are reviewing something that's a little bit different compared to most of the tech on this channel, but it is still tech, and tech that is quite impressive. Now, I've been a lover of tech ever since I was very young, before I can even, recall, and same thing with my kids now. They're kind of leading in the same footsteps or everything that I'm kind of passing on, and that's because tech has made a big impact on my life in a number of ways, both for entertainment, enjoyment, and to improve your life. All of those kind of things, and a lot of it fits into this cylinder right here. So this is the Molekule air purifier, and I've been using this for more than a few weeks now, and it really has made an improvement in our quality of life. Now, I'm somebody that hasn't really suffered with allergies for most of my life, other than the last 2 years, where I was just hit out of nowhere, and then I'm starting to get itchy eyes, itchy throat, my nose is getting congested, I'm having a hard time sleeping. When I wake up, I feel terrible, and this spring was the worst one of all. My wife has had allergies in the past, but it was never as bad as this year, and we were not sure what to do. I ended up buying little filters, put it on our central vents. I bought the most expensive, best central AC filter that's HEPA. We also have the electronic little contraption that zaps everything, and nothing was helping. And then somehow, right in the right moment, Molekule reached out and wondered if they would be able to sponsor a video, send one of these out for us to test out. And I was like, absolutely. I've seen these in the past, and I've read good things about them, and that was the perfect time. So that's exactly what we did. I want to focus this video mainly on my real world experience and give you guys just my honest review on this device. But I'll also talk about the design and how it works and how it really stands out from the competition. So first off, this is a smart device. Even though they don't market it hugely in that way, you do have an app that you download, and you initially set this thing up. It connects to your Wi-Fi. That way it can update itself if it needs to, and it's able to let you know when you need new filters, all that stuff like that. And through the phone app, you can actually adjust the speeds and get notifications, stuff like that. So if it's a little bit loud, I can put it into the auto mode or put it into the silent mode, or if I want to give it a boost, I can crank it up, and that's been really convenient. Now on the outside, you guys see this is a cylindrical shape, and then we have this really cool leather handle right here for lifting it up, and this thing is really substantial, so it's nice that we have this. We have plastic on the top here with circular vents, we have a touchscreen display here, and then the air gets sucked in through the bottom through a pre-filter that will filter out a majority of the large debris. Now on the inside, there is something called a pico filter that actually has a coating on there, and then the light activates that coating, and it literally destroys whatever it's filtering in. So you have a lot of VOCs, viruses, everything that is sucking in. It doesn't just trap it there and have like mold growth over time. It actually kills it, and that makes a big difference. Now, one thing that really stands out to me is the look and the design. Now, I'm not somebody that needs something that looks amazing, but we recently bought our first kind of nice house, and we tried to make everything look nicer. And most of the filters on the market, they're big white plastic boxes that really stand out. They don't look nice. They don't really blend in nicely. They're really cheap feeling. And then kind of the nicer filters on the market, they're these big, ugly, like rectangular metal boxes that look like, they're meant to be in a hospital or something like that. Where this thing, it filters out and destroys all the things it's sucking in, but it looks super nice, so it'll fit in nicely, as you guys see in my living room. It doesn't look like an eyesore, and the build quality is incredible. Like, the strap is super thick and durable. So if you like Apple products, you like premium products, this is what the Molekule kind of gives you. So just like the simple design, it's also very simple to use. You plug it in, the initial setup is done on your phone, and then afterwards it just connects to your Wi-Fi, and then you could select the room size, and then if you want to go auto speed, which it'll actually calibrate, and then there's also a boost mode, which I personally like to use when we move it from room to room, and my kids love it. I'll show you guys that in just a second. And then there's a silent mode, which is nice if you want it to be completely silent. Honestly, we rarely use the silent mode because the auto mode is pretty much silent. If you have any kind of room noise, if you have central air, if you have kids running around, you're not gonna hear it. There is also a night mode, which will turn off the lights in there, and that does make the filters less effective, and actually after 8 hours, the lights will turn back on. Personally, I don't have a problem with a little bit of light coming out of there, but if that is an issue for you, there is that mode as well. And my kids, they figured out the boost mode, and as you guys can see, they have a ton of fun with it. They'll grab balloons, and since the ports at the top will actually kind of make the air move up in a turbine, you can see they're having a blast. So now I have to try to control them from them putting it into boost mode all the time. As you can see, we use the Molekule both in our living room and inside of our bedroom. Typically, maybe a half hour to an hour before bed, we'll move it over to our bedroom and turn it on, select kind of the medium room size. And our living room is much larger, but even then we'd select the over 400 square feet option, and it can actually move about 600 square feet of air every hour. So there's no problem filtering out all the room there. So now let's get to the most important part. How did the Molekule impact the life of me and my family? So personally, I was really hoping that there would be a big difference, and there actually was. When we put this in, after a couple nights, we noticed that we're sleeping better, she's sleeping better, I'm not getting the itchy throat. And honestly, I thought maybe this is springtime allergies kind of fading away or something like that. But anyways, I was happy. So we kept using it, kept moving it back and forth. At night, we put it into our bedroom. And then one night, we came home really late. I was tired, and we didn't put it into our room. We just left it in the living room, fell asleep, and the next morning, bam, it hit me. My throat is itchy, my eyes are itchy, my wife was itching her eyes at night. And that's where I really realized how much of a difference it was making, and that it wasn't some sort of a placebo effect or anything like that. And overall, my family has been very happy with the Molekule. Now, there are a couple of downsides. First off, my kids just keep playing with it. It's a lot of fun for them, but they keep putting it in boost mode and touching it, which I don't like, but that is kind of a trade-off. Second, it is on the more expensive side, especially if you compare it with the cheap HEPA filters. Like I said, that wasn't enough to make a difference in our house and all the stuff that we're dealing with, so they're not really in the same category. And then if you actually look for filters and systems that are higher end that will filter out VOCs, viruses, bacteria, that's where the price points are fairly similar, but where the Molekule stands out is that it's app connected, so you can actually control it from your phone. You don't have to go and spin dials and stuff like that. It looks really nice, so it blends into your home instead of having a big kind of ugly box, and you can easily move it around. So that, I think, is where the value comes in. Now, the filters, they're $65, and it can actually auto send it out to you or send you a notification about it because it is a smart device. It can actually sense how much of that filter has been used up. So thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, ask down in the comment section below. I'll do my best to answer them. We have links to the Molekule if you guys want to get some more information, or if you guys want to buy one, down in the description. Definitely go and check those out. They have some really cool videos, really cool explanations if you guys want to learn more. This has been Max with Max Tech, and I'll see you in the next video.